So today I thought I'm gonna try something new because I saw some videos like this, some ASMR videos like this on YouTube recently. So what we're doing today is a little reading update because I always loved reading, but currently I'm getting really back into it, and I read a lot of last few months. I started reading more in December last year, and I thought I'd talk about some of the books I read since then, some of that I loved, and the books I am currently reading, because I am a very big mood reader. That means that I can't start a book and end it like in one. I always have like 3 books minimum at the same time that I'm currently reading, and I switch between them in whatever mood I am in. So I think you know what's it about. It's about books, it's about reading. Let's start with some books I have already read. I think the book that really got me back into reading was Kingdom of the Wicked. This is the first one. I currently only read the first one. So this is basically about witches and about demons. There are these 2 sisters, they're both witches, and one of those sisters gets unalived, and the other sister wants revenge. She wants to know who did it. It's basically like a murder mystery fantasy thing in the first book, and on her journey to find out who killed her sister and get her revenge, she accidentally summons a prince of the hell, which are the most like powerful demons there are. So she has to work with him together, and it's a very nice story. I loved it a lot. There were times where I couldn't stop reading this book. I couldn't put it away, which means a lot for me because also my ADHD tends to get in the way of reading a lot. I often have to take breaks, but with this one I flew through it. Very nice book. Then I started a series. I read Stalking Jack the Ripper and Hunting Prince Dracula. Those are murder mystery books, and we follow a female main character. She is a very strong woman. She wants to learn about the human body and study like death and the organs, and in the lack of the correct English word, when someone gets unalived, she likes to investigate with her uncle the body of the dead person. I don't know what it is called in English. In German it's called Gerichtsmedizin. So she is very unusual because this is in Victorian England, and it's not common or okay for a woman to be interested in such things. And I loved following her through the first 2 books. Sadly, the third isn't yet translated to German, so I'm currently patiently waiting for the 3rd book to get translated. It's a 4-book series. I loved it a lot. The first book was for me personally very predictable. The second, I was so confused in a good way. Very nice. Love those 2. And then one of my highlights from the past 3 months is Fourth Wing. I know if some of you are already in the book world, in the reading world, you know that this book is one of the most popular books there are right now. And a lot of people told me actually that this book wasn't good at all, that it was boring and they hated it. So I went into this book without any expectations, and honestly, this book surprised me so much. Like I was curious to know, even though a lot of people told me that it would be bad. But I was so curious, so I went into it without any expectations. And this book, the end killed me, but also I was so hooked throughout the whole story. I couldn't put it away. I loved the characters a lot. I loved the story. I cried so much at the end, and then when I thought that all the plot twists were over and that I am now able to like let everything sink in, you know, then the last plot twist hit me, and I was like, what? Wait a minute, what did I just? Is that what I just? Is this what? So, if you haven't read it yet, and you like dragons, you like fantasy, and you like plot twists, female main characters, very nice. But keep in mind, I heard a lot of people hated the book because the characters talk very modernly a lot of the times. I don't think it's that obvious in the German translation, but in the English one, there were a few complaints that the language is not very fantasy-ish sometimes, like how they talk to each other. So I don't know, I loved it a lot. So obviously I also started reading Iron Flame. I'm very intimidated by this book. This book is so thick. The German version has, let me quickly take a look, almost 1,000 pages. And I'm scared. I really want to get through it. I really want to read it. I just read like the first, 30-ish pages. So I'm not far in yet. I'm scared. It will probably take me a while to get into it further enough to be like hooked again and like read the rest in like, I don't know, 3 days or something. I'm a very slow reader, so 3 days is fast for me. So yeah, I don't know, I'm scared. I also started reading the second Kingdom of the Wicked. In German it's called Die Königin der Hölle. It's the second part, and in the second one she is... Oh, that's a spoiler, by the way. So if you are actually interested in the books and not just here for the ASMR, you shouldn't listen. So she's in the hells and she's still trying to find out what happened to her sister, why things are happening, and it's getting interesting. I am at page 200-ish, 204, so I am almost halfway through, and it was kind of slow for me at the beginning, even though it immediately started, like things started happening at the beginning, but for me it felt like I wasn't 100% hooked. But right now it's very nice. So I hopefully I'm in a bit of a reading slump right now, but I hope I will get through this month, hopefully, to start finally reading the third book. Love it. Another book that, at least on TikTok, got very popular, and the German edition is the most gorgeous book I have ever seen. This is so gorgeous. I don't have any words. On the back it says, es gibt eine Möglichkeit, so stark und mächtig zu werden wie ich, mit dem Geschenk einer Göttin. So, translated, it says that there is a way to get as powerful as I am with the gift of a goddess. So it's about vampires. There is a trial, like a death games kind of thing, and there's this human girl in the world of vampires, and when you win the trials, you like gain power. I'm not really far into this book. I am on page 36. I'm really in the mood for a vampire book right now, but I don't know if I want a vampire book where vampires just exist. Like here, the vampires are like the main race, like the main, I don't know how to say it, like everyone is a vampire, and humans are just like living in like the poorer areas and stuff. So I don't know what I need, but I don't think I need this right now, even though I want to read it because I'm curious. I don't know. You see, I'm a mood reader. If I wasn't, I would have read it a long time ago, right when I got it, because I pre-ordered it. And I probably would have read it if I wasn't a mood reader already. But, not in the mood right now, I think. And the last book I want to show you is this one. This is actually one that I got recommended on TikTok. It's called Dream by the Shadows by Logan Carley. It is self-published, this one. And it's supposed to be like a mix of like the Sandman series, Beauty and the Beast. And one thing you should know about me is Beauty and the Beast is my all-time favorite Disney movie, and whenever a book says this is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, it's an instant buy. I buy it. I don't even think about it twice. So I got it, and I'm on page 72 right now. This is the only book right now that I'm reading that is in English. So I can read the synopsis, I think that's what it's called, to you if you want. You can say no, I'm just gonna do it. Esma Havenfall lives the consequences of this cruel truth. Her sister is dead. Her future is without prospects, and her village is cursed by demons that haunt their sleep. But when a horrible discovery forces Esma to risk what little she has left, trolling the ear of Noctis demon-hunting knights, she is sentenced to rot in the tomb of the Devourer, where the wicked Shadowbringer lives. To survive, Esma must overcome the darkness, even if it means partnering with the monster himself. The Shadowbringer realm is merciless and inescapable. A magnificent castle is crumbling, demons stalk its maze-like halls, and time loops in a treacherous circle. But partnering with the Bringer gives Esma the purpose and power she craves, and as her feelings for him grow, drawing her closer to the deadly truth behind Noctis' curse, she realizes that true darkness is more familiar and more nefarious than she ever dreamed. Torn between the desire to earn the freedom and a fate much bigger than themselves, Esmer and the Shadowbringer must reckon with the dark or be destroyed with it altogether. Doesn't this sound really nice? So basically, people need to take medicine that prevents them from dreaming, because all the dreams are infected with demons. So basically, if you dream, you slowly will get corrupted by a demon, and they pretty much like consume your soul, and you soon be just a puppet for them, and then eventually you will be cleansed or unalived, because demons are not good creatures. So sounds really nice. What I've read so far I liked, but this one is a book that probably will take me a long time to get through, because I'm not that used to reading in English, and it's a lot different. Because I thought, because I consume a lot of English media like movies, YouTube, and video games, all of that stuff, I thought it would be not that difficult for me, but interestingly enough, it is not that easy. But if you want me to do a video where I just read to you, because I once did that, we read The Hobbit, a part of The Hobbit. I could do that. Maybe that would be a good practice for me. But I hope I get through this soon, because I am very interested. So I really, really hope that you liked this different ASMR video today. Let me know if you did. Let me know if you also read a lot. Let me know which books you already know, which books you read. Let me know what your favorite book is. Maybe we can combine like two things together, like relaxing ASMR and reading. So let me know. Sleep well or have a great day. See you in the next video.